So the state of California ordained me as a minister. So if anybody's out there ready to be married, you can not call me. Holy is this really happening? It was amazing.
Get ready, folks, because we've got the hottest gossip on Travis Kelce, and let me tell you, it's juicy. First up, it looks like Kelce is about to make his mark in Hollywood with his big screen debut in Grotesquerie. And guess who he's been getting advice from? None other than the legendary Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yep, you heard it here first. But that's not all. Kelce's not just dipping his toes in the acting pool for fun. Oh no, this guy means business. With his sights set on Hollywood stardom, Kelce's already making waves with his upcoming projects, including a game show gig and potentially starring alongside Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore 2. Talk about aiming high. And let's not forget about Kelce's skyrocketing fame thanks to his high-profile romance with Taylor Swift. From sponsorships pouring in to offers from airlines and beyond, it seems like Kelce's star power knows no bounds. But amidst all the glitz and glam, Kelce's staying humble and grounded, crediting his tight-knit family and friends for keeping him rooted. And with his infectious charm and determination, there's no doubt that Kelce is destined for greatness both on and off the field. Someone's about to take Hollywood by storm. Learning from The Rock. So here's the scoop, folks. Travis Kelce, the football sensation and heartthrob beau of Taylor Swift, is not just scoring touchdowns these days, he's diving headfirst into the glitzy world of Hollywood. Word on the street is that Kelce is about to make his big screen debut in a series called Grotesquerie. And guess who he's been turning to for some A-list advice? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Insiders spilled the beans that Kelce and The Rock have been having some serious heart-to-heart chats lately. A cozy hangout session at The Rock's crib and probably sipping on some protein shakes and swapping stories about life, career goals, and how to nail those Hollywood auditions. Talk about a power duo. Seems like Kelce is dead set on following in The Rock's massive footsteps, and who wouldn't, right? I mean, we're talking about a guy who went from body slams in the WWE ring to blockbuster hits on the silver screen. That's some serious career glow-up inspo. But wait, there's more. Kelce isn't stopping at just one project. He's already eyeing another gig in a series called Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? I guess we'll find out if he's got brains to match those brawn, huh?
Travis Kelce was talking a little bit about his plans. What do you think his chances are in Hollywood, and what kind of future do you see for him?
Doesn't have much experience at all in the world of Hollywood. I wouldn't bet against Travis Kelce. No. And the reason why I say I wouldn't bet against Travis...
And get this, folks, Hollywood isn't the only industry knocking on Kelce's door. With his star power skyrocketing thanks to his romance with Taylor, sponsors are lining up left and right. From Nike wanting him to be their face in Asia to Singapore Airlines offering him and Taylor ambassador roles, it's raining opportunities for this gridiron hunk. But let's not forget, Kelce isn't just in it for the fame and fortune. He's putting in the work, soaking up all the knowledge and advice he can get from the big guns like The Rock. Looks like he's not just aiming for touchdowns anymore, he's gunning for that Hollywood A-lister status. So keep an eye out, Swifties, because it looks like we've got a new leading man in town, and he's ready to rock Hollywood like never before.
I wouldn't bet against him.
If he called you up and said, can we do a buddy cop film? Can we do something, action film? Would you be in for that with
It all depends. Break out the guitar. Let me see what kind of voice you have. So you were ready to jump on me.
You saw me.
I did.
Well, I mean, Kansas City all day.
Yes.
2 touchdowns.
Oh, wow.
Crossing Taylor Swift. Here's the scoop. While chowing down on some mouth-watering barbecue at the Rock's pad, the two got down to business. And by business, I mean Kelce picking The Rock's brain about how to navigate the tricky world of showbiz, especially now that he's stepping into Taylor's territory. Apparently, The Rock didn't hold back. He laid it all out for Kelce, giving him the lowdown on what it takes to make it big in Taylor's world. Talk about a crash course in Hollywood survival tactics. But Kelce isn't just dipping his toes in the acting pool for kicks and giggles. Oh no, this guy means business. With 3 Super Bowl rings shining on his finger, he's ready to tackle his next challenge, starring in Ryan Murphy's new FX series, Grotesquerie. And let me tell you folks, he's already getting the star treatment from his co-stars like Niecy Nash, who welcomed him with open arms on Instagram. And let's not forget about Kelce's skyrocketing fame. Thanks to his romance with Taylor, the guy's podcast with his bro is blowing up faster than you can say touchdown. With TV and film offers pouring him left and right, it looks like Kelce is set to take Hollywood by storm. I'm coachable. Kelce is feeling the pressure. In a candid interview, Kelce admitted that while he's dabbled in the TV world before, playing himself is a far cry from sinking his teeth into a real character. But hey, the guy's got guts. Despite feeling like a rookie on set, Kelce's bringing his A-game thanks to some serious coaching chops he's picked up from his days on the gridiron. He says he is totally coachable. Turns out being coachable isn't just for sports, it's a mantra Kelce's carrying into his acting career too. And can we talk about his co-stars? Rubbing shoulders with the likes of Niecy Nash Betts and Courtney B. Vance is like hitting the jackpot in Hollywood. Kelce's been soaking up every moment, sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of the fun and frenzy on set. But let's not forget the real talk. Kelce may be feeling like a fish out of water, but hey, he's still standing. In fact, he's loving every minute of it, calling Grotesquerie a cool and unique show that's keeping him on his toes. And if you're wondering how he's holding up under the Hollywood heat, just take a peek at those set photos. Dressed to the nines in a crisp white ensemble, script in one hand and phone in the other, Kelce's looking every bit the part of a Hollywood leading man. Living large. Travis Kelce is living his best life, and boy is it one heck of a ride. From the gridiron to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Kelce's journey is nothing short of exhilarating. In a recent interview on Good Morning America, Kelce spilled the beans about his whirlwind year, and let me tell you, it's one for the books. The three-time Super Bowl champ is on cloud nine, basking in the glow of success both on and off the field. When asked to rate his happiness level on a scale of 1 to 10, Kelce couldn't help but chuckle. Man, 20? 100? He joked. And honestly, who can blame him? With a romance with Taylor Swift and a career that's soaring to new heights, Kelce's got every reason to be grinning from ear to ear. And let's not forget about staying grounded amidst all the glitz and glam. Kelce credits his tight-knit family and friends for keeping him rooted, proving that no matter how high he climbs, he'll always stay true to himself. As for what's next, well, Kelce's got his eyes set on another Super Bowl victory, of course. But beyond that, who knows? With Taylor by his side and the world at his feet, the sky's the limit for this football superstar turned Hollywood heartthrob. Kelce's romance with Swift has been making headlines, and it's clear that these two are a match made in heaven. Sources close to the couple are buzzing with excitement, predicting an engagement in the near future. Kelce and Swift's chemistry is undeniable, and their love story is one for the ages. But it's not all sunshine and roses for Kelce. During a recent visit to the White House, the athlete found himself in a sticky situation when the Secret Service threatened to taser him.
I'd have Travis come up here, but God only knows what he said. Travis, come here.
Fellow Americans, I'm not going to lie, President Biden, they told me if I came up here I'd get tased, so I'm going to go back to my spot, all right?
Talk about a close call. Thankfully, Kelce managed to escape unscathed, but it's a story he won't soon forget. Despite the occasional hiccup, Kelce remains focused on his goals, both on and off the field. With his infectious charisma and unwavering determination, there's no doubt that Kelce is destined for greatness. As he continues to conquer new heights, Kelce's fans are eagerly cheering him on every step of the way. Whether he's scoring touchdowns or stealing the spotlight in Hollywood, one thing's for sure, Travis Kelce is a force to be reckoned with, and the best is yet to come. Grey's Anatomy watching habits. Here's the latest scoop straight from the gossip mill. Travis Kelce spilled some piping hot tea about his TV habits, and it's got the whole town talking. Apparently, Kelce recently had a candid chat with Anthony Hill, the actor from Grey's Anatomy, and spilled the beans about his girlfriend Taylor's obsession with the medical drama. Now, we all know Taylor's a diehard Grey's fan, right? I mean, she's been raving about the show for ages, even naming one of her cats after the lead character Meredith Grey. So you'd think her beau would be right there with her, binging episodes and dissecting all the juicy plot twists. But guess what? Kelce dropped a shocker when he told Hill that he doesn't actually watch the show with her. Say what? Yep, according to Hill's Instagram post, Kelce made it crystal clear that he's not about that Grey's Anatomy life, despite Swift's best efforts to get him on board. Looks like Taylor's flying solo on her TV marathon nights, folks. The plot thickens when you consider how Hill and Kelce crossed paths. It all went down at the Big Slick fundraiser in Kansas City, where celebs like them gathered to raise some serious cash for Children's Mercy Hospital. And get this, Hill even shared a video of Kelce catching passes from Patrick Mahomes. Talk about a star-studded event. But hold up, there's more to this story. While Swift missed out on the fundraiser due to her jam-packed European tour schedule, she probably would have been over the moon to meet Hill, considering her longtime love affair with Grey's Anatomy. Who could forget that fangirl moment when she ran into Sandra Oh at the Time 100 Gala? The girl's a true superfan, no doubt about it. Looks like Kelce won't be joining Swift for any McDreamy or Meredith binge-watching sessions anytime soon. But hey, who needs TV dramas when you've got a real-life romance like theirs? Am I right? Jessica's encounter with Taylor. Oh, the glitz, the glam, and the star-studded encounters. Jessica Capshaw, the radiant star from Grey's Anatomy, recently spilled on her enchanting rendezvous with Taylor Swift. And trust me, it's a tale worthy of a Hollywood gossip reel. The dazzling lights of Paris, the Eiffel Tower casting its romantic glow, and Jessica's 8-year-old daughter Josephine beaming with excitement. It was in this dreamy setting that Jessica and Josephine crossed paths with the musical enchantress herself, Taylor. Talk about a magical mother-daughter moment. In a candid interview with People at the Chanel Tribeca Artist Dinner in New York City, Jessica couldn't contain her admiration for Swift. The duo's encounter happened during Swift's Eras Tour in Paris, and according to Jessica, it was nothing short of a fairy tale come to life. We had to scoot it up this time just a tiny bit because we had to see Taylor Swift, Jessica reveals, highlighting their family tradition of visiting Paris when their children turn 7. Oh, the sacrifices we make for our love of music and magical experiences.
Here's how it happened. I was in a crowded room. I see her across the room and I'm sort of fangirling, oh, this Taylor Swift's here, that's so amazing.
You said, well, you know, I'm a little inspired by some Taylor Swift.
And she looks at me. And I look at her. And I think, who's she looking at? She comes over and she says to me, you are one of my favorite protagonists on television. Oh my God, I'm a protagonist?
Jessica took to Instagram on May 15 to share glimpses of their Parisian escapade featuring herself, Josephine, and Taylor Swift. The trio looked picture-perfect backstage at one of Swift's sold-out concerts, with Josephine rocking a Swift tee and glittery cowboy boots. I mean, could they be any more adorable? And let's not forget the nod to Swift's song, Paris, from her Grammy-winning Midnights album in Jessica's caption. Talk about attention to detail and fangirl dedication.
She was so lovely, we had so much fun, and we were all just talking, chatting, blah, 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 blah. And then I think we exchanged numbers. I invited her to come sit with us, and she did. And then we sat and talked for like an hour and a half.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.